Welcome back to Advanced English Language Academy. This is Yasin, your English language instructor. Today we're talking about spoken English. There isn't any grammar topic, there isn't any pronunciation topic. We're talking about speaking English today. So when do we say sorry? When we say sorry, when we realize that we have made a mistake, we have done something wrong, and when we want the person to forgive us, when we want the person to forget what happened. So there are many ways to say sorry. First of all, we have very simple, for example, let me talk a little more about when we say sorry. We say sorry, actually saying sorry is a great thing. It is basically surrendering, which is a very good thing. People who say sorry are great people because they come out of their ego, they forget what they hold within, and they just want to apologize to the person. So there are many ways to say sorry, but I have mentioned a few, and you bring them in your English, you install them in your English system and your language system, and it will beautify your English, and it will your English will be very good, and your English will be very formal. And so first of all, we say, I'm so sorry. For example, something happened in the class. I shouted or yelled at a student. I say, after realizing, I say, I'm so sorry. It was all my bad. For example, you accept your mistake, okay? So something went wrong and you accept your mistake particularly. So you say, it was all my bad. Pardon me, please. Pardon me, please. Okay. So again, I say that you did something and someone is angry with you. He or she doesn't want to talk to you. So you say, pardon me, please. Pardon me, please. And then when you ensure that you will not repeat the mistake that you made, so you will say, I promise I won't repeat it again. For example, my students did something wrong, I did something wrong, and I promise that I won't repeat it again. So I'll say, I promise I won't repeat it again. When there is a debate going on, who was wrong, who was right, who was wrong, who was right, and then there comes a conclusion. For example, we're talking to each other, we may be fighting, we may be arguing, and for example, there are two people and they're not accepting their mistake. So after a little time, they will realize, okay, one of them will realize whose mistake it was. So when same situation happens or same situation occurs with you, so you can say, for example, you did something wrong at that time, you were not in your senses, and after a little time you realize, so you will say, I admit my being in the wrong. No one admits his or her being in the wrong when he or she is not in his or her senses. But after some time, they realize their mistake. So they say, so you should say, I admit my being in the wrong. I'm sorry for what I did. Maybe for a small happening, maybe for a small action, you did something wrong, just a small thing you did, and you want to say sorry. So you say, I am sorry for what I did. Officially, for example, you are writing to someone, you are writing to your principal, to your teacher, or to some other person. Officially and written, you want to say sorry. So you say, I apologize to you, sir. I apologize to you, ma'am. Okay. And this is a little bit very much when you have made a very big mistake, okay, very big mistake, you have cheated someone, you have lied to someone, you've broken someone's heart, or you have done something very big, or you have annoyed your parents, maybe good friend. Okay, GF means good friend. When I say GF, so I mean good friend. When I say BF, so I mean best friend. You can say that, right? Okay, so when something you have done, when you've done something very big, when you have made a very big mistake, then you say, please forgive me, please forgive me, or you can say, forgive me, please, right? Thanks a lot. Keep watching, keep smiling, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.